welcome back to my channel. I'm going to apologise for the background noise going on. My husband is doing cleaning. He's about as noisy as my children. But hey, he's cleaning. I'm happy. It's all good. But yeah, if you hear some banging going on in the background, it's only my husband. So I had a Naio nails delivery come. I haven't done an unboxing because basically I was getting like clear and just topping up supplies. It was nothing exciting. But I did buy 2 new powders. So this first one, this is called Tawny Rose. And it is a cover powder. Now it's way darker than any that I would use normally for an extended nail bed or, you know, as we know, I'm rather pale. So it's really not. But if you wanted to use this just on its own and you were making like a nude set, it's a really nice colour. And obviously, you know, if I do go back to being able to work on some models again, then yeah, some people like darker, some people like lighter. Either way, didn't have it in my collection, so I brought a small pot of it to give it a go. So I thought I would use it for this set. I'm veering a bit more back to Naio. I like Naio. One thing I did notice the other day, and I don't know where it was because I'm on the CJP Facebook group, and they were saying that their system is quite a kind of medium dry system, and that is exactly the same as Naio nails. Because loads of people, well, not loads of people, but people had said, "Oh, I'm really struggling with CJP. I find it quite a hard system to use." Whereas when I use CJP, I was going, "Oh, actually, this," but I learned using Naio nails, and they're very similar systems. So the problem I've had with CJP is I think that I went back to using it more of just like a medium. I wasn't using it quite right. But that's the difference between systems. Each one is slightly different. And I know people go, "Oh, well, what's the difference? Aren't they all the same?" Well, no, if you buy a cheap one from Amazon, you'll soon see the difference between that or, you know, another product. I was looking actually at the Savaland acrylic powders and just thought, you know what? As just as a little tester, that's what I was thinking of, just testing out what these powders are like. So if that's something you would like me to do, I am not sponsored by anybody. I buy all of my own products and I will tell you what I actually think of it. And if anybody's seen my testing videos or review videos, you get it as it comes, really. So yeah, if you'd like that, let me know. So I'm doing a reverse smile line. I'm actually starting to get the hang. I was quite chuffed with this one, actually. Definitely starting to get the hang of these a bit more. I think I possibly should have extended out a bit more. But what I find with these tips is if you keep going a bit further, you end up with not a lot of area left to actually put the next product in. Do you know what I mean? Anywho, so yes, so we're going to let that set up. It doesn't have to be perfect. I will come in and I will crispen up that file line with my file later. So each nail is going to be slightly different because I wanted to try different things with this, to be honest. So this one is going to be more what's it called? I was going to say reverse, but that's not what I mean. It's going to be an ombre with glitter, I think this one is. So we want to make sure we feather that forward this time, and really, you know, we don't want any harsh lines there. Just pull that out. So you see what I mean? It's a lovely colour, and that's the thing about Naio nails. They have so many core powder colours. They have everything for everybody. They really, really do. And that's what I'm struggling with a lot of the other brands is, you know, even CJP, they've got a lot of core powders, but not the one I want. Which is kind of frustrating, actually. It's a little bit frustrating. But that just maybe because I'm being fussy. But to be honest, if you do nails, it's kind of in your nature to be a little bit fussy because you want it to be right and you want the right colours. In reality, I don't think I would ever put these two colours necessarily together. You know, they were fine, but I think on an actual person, you would definitely have to have the right skin tone to make this work. I would probably go for more of a natural nude colour rather than the tawny rose. And you'll see what I mean, because here comes the next colour. This is called Capri Island, and it's another blue from Naio. So as we saw with my nails, the blue I used for that was absolute pants. It was crap. It did my head in. I got this powder. It was half price. So I was like, oh, you know what? Even if it's crap, we'll just give it a go. So I wasn't expecting anything from this powder. In fact, quite the opposite. I was bracing for impact of, here we go, another disappointment, but I'm doing it on a practice hand, so who gives a stuff? And it wasn't. It's good. Like, it's once I got the fact that, you know, it's not a moyra powder, so you don't paint it on. You have to build these colours up. Same as the ones with CJP. Like I say, they're very similar systems, which isn't a bad thing. But you see, look, it's not marbling. It's not powdery. Its coverage is good. This is a good blue, and about frigging time that we actually got a decent blue. Do you want to make any more noise back there in the background of Jesus? It's just come downstairs and just starts clattering around in the kitchen and what. So never mind me. I do tell him I'm going to go do a voiceover, but that doesn't seem to stop it. Anywho, yeah. I mean, I've tried electric blue from Naio as well, which has a similar problem as the, what was it called? Was it Tropical Paradise? I think the other one was. And it was properly crap. Like, really bad. I think it's probably, the worst blue I think I've ever had. And it's just great the fact it's on my own nails. It's like brilliant. It's doing my nutting. This set is coming off way quicker than I would normally take it off. I'm not even going to bother with a redesign. It's coming off because it's doing my head in looking at it. And if only I'd known about this blue, because this blue was lovely. So this is all in real time. You're seeing how much I faff around with it, and I'm just using small beads and I'm just building it up. I have said it many times in my videos, I am not a one bead wonder. And I don't care in the slightest. Oh, now we'll have a cat. Always the same, always the same. So this nail is just going to be a full nail of the blue. Like I say, I just didn't really know what I was doing with this one. I was like, let's just have a little play. So I'm going to come in with a glitter next, and it's just called, it's the April VIP from Glitter Fairy. That was 2020, Mix 1. Glitter Fairy doesn't exist anymore. So unfortunately, you can't get this, but it's a nice matte blue glitter with kind of little coloured triangles in, and I just thought it'd go quite nicely with this set. So this pinky finger is going to be a full nail of that. So when it's a full nail, what I like to do is I put my clear down first, and then I just pick up my glitter and put it into the glitter. That's the stuff. What was I talking about? That shiny stuff right over there. Isn't it beautiful? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, and we're just going to poke that around to where I want it. And then what we're going to do is on the index finger, we are also going to use the glitter, and we're going to ombre it over the cover powder. As I said before, I know it's a big thing at the moment about having your cover powder going over the top of your glitters, but I'm like, why would you ruin the shinies? I will do it occasionally, but generally I prefer it the opposite way. I want my glitter over the top of my cover. And so that's exactly what I'm going to do in a moment. Once I'm happy with that. Lovely. Okay, so then moving on to the thumb, I'm going to try and ombre these colours. Now, brace yourself for this, because it's, yeah, these two do not ombre particularly well. You know, they're very pigmented colours. So I knew this was going to be a bit of stretch, but I thought, like I say, I'm testing them out. So I thought I'd give it a go. And it is very much... yeah, it was a little bit painful. I mean, what I would have normally done is just put like a glitter swerve. Swerve? No, it's not like a car. It's like... a glitter swirl. Or swoosh, maybe. Just over the top of that, just to cover the blend a bit more. But like I say, I wanted you to see how it does it. How well it does. Okay. And I also make a bit of a capping booby. Booby? No, I don't put boobies on it. No boobies. I make a capping boo-boo on this thumbnail as well. Basically, I was at the last part of my monomer in my pot, and I'm like, it's on my practice hand. I'm not doing a full... some now fresh monomer, all of this lot. So I was like, no, I'm going to just use it. And of course, it's got like, it must have had some superfine glitter in there somewhere. So it ends up a little bit sparkly at the end. But hey ho. Look, if that was on a person, there is no way I would have done that to them. Absolutely not. But my practice, I was like, oh, it's my last set. I don't want to have to do it and then... yeah. So I didn't. I know. Bad Shona. I mean, if I had the whole hand left to do or something, or whatever, I would have done it. But yeah, I didn't. And yeah, I did actually pour some fresh monomer to clean my brush out. So I don't know what the hell the point of that was. Hindsight, that wonderful thing. So yeah, because it's a bit of a drier system, I do come in with just some wet beads just to help blend that. They're not really, and I've just sped this a bit up because this gets a little bit long-winded. We're trying to do this ombre, and then we do the we're going to do the other finger in a minute. So I've smiled the smiled line. Oh jeez. I filed the smile line to crispen it, ready to put in the colour. And I did actually decide I was going to do a half and half. Now, I've done this before with an orange set and I quite liked it. So I thought, hey, do you know what? I'm going to do it again. So half of the smile line is going to have the dark blue and the other half is going to have the glitter. Do you know what? I'm looking back at that ombre and I'm going, it's not as horrific as I seem to think it is. You know, but yeah, it's a little bit, all right, you know, we've all seen worse. This colour, the only thing I would say was trying to do this smile line, because you have to use the product quite dry. It did end up a little bit, like I'd filled the whole space with just the coloured powder. So I did have to go in and kind of like try and smoosh it a little bit more, just to make sure I've got room to then cap it. Because obviously the colour is not a strength powder, it needs to be capped. But it was fine. Do you know what? It was absolutely fine. I was all happy with it anyway, which basically is the main thing. So I'm just going to keep working on that. And like I say, this takes a long while because I do really fiddle about with this. And even more so in a moment when I am doing the glitter side. So I'm going to be back in a moment. So here you go. These are all capped. They have all been filed, and I decided that I wanted a bit of something on that middle finger. Now I got this selection of crystals. I got, do you know what? I was trying to think where on earth I got them from. I got them from Moyra, actually. And yeah, they're a little bit meh. They're just a bit meh. But I decided I was going to use them, so here I am. They've got these funky leaves. Not leaves, they're feathers. Oh my God, Shona. What am I doing? Oh dear, I think I should just give up. I think I need more coffee. I'll go get more coffee. These feathers, and actually what I wish I'd done now was make this more into a dream catcher. But I didn't, and so I'm going to put these on, and I'm going to put some of the pearls on as well. Now the thing is, yeah, look at that, I'm just going to drop that in there. The thing is with the pearls and the feathers, you need to top coat over the top of them because they will get scuffed. They don't hold their colour. It will go icky, basically. The only problem then is when you top coat the pearls, I found with these ones, it just completely deadened them. You couldn't see the colour shift. But to be honest, that's better than them being totally useless within about 24 hours of being on my hands. So yeah, like I say, they were glitter, they were crystal sets, and they're just a bit meh. That's all I've got. Meh. So I'm just going to put the last one in there because I don't know, it just looked a bit odd. But I liked the three. But like I say, I wish I kind of pulled them down a bit more and made it, a little bit more dreamcatchery. I could have used my stamp and then just added stuff onto that. So, you know, hindsight, I may do that another time with that. There we go. And I'm going to cure that in the lamp, and then we're going to come in and we're going to pop the top coat on. And I'm using the Macart top coat this time to top coat these, and then that's it. Another video is done. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for coming along with my journey, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.